What's up guys, it's Hypnotic here, and in this video I want to go over my 5 choices for League Start builds in Path of Exile Affliction. With the absolute massive overhaul that Transfigured Gems is providing us, I wanted to make sure that I chose builds that were minimally or not affected by such changes. In the description of this video I will provide the most up-to-date links for the YouTube videos as well as max roll guides as they are released for these builds. And I also want to give a quick thank you for all the likes, subs, and support that my beginner's guide has gotten. If you're brand new to Path of Exile and you don't know where to start, I highly recommend checking out my beginner's guide video. This is shaping up to be an absolutely outrageous league, so let's prepare you for it. The first build on this list, and my personal top rated build, the Rain of Arrows Raider by Fuzzy Duckzy. This build is simplistic, very thorough, very detailed guide, and easy to pivot if you decide to do so. Fuzzy demonstrates every step of the process, how he gets each watchstone, each tier of map, and each boss in his guides. The Raider Ascendancy is cozy at League Start due to easy spell suppression and ailment immunity. With this build you'll have a very smooth League Start, and you'll also have the option to transition into either Lightning Arrow or Tornado Shot Deadeye if you're looking to min-max. Fuzzy has a guide on Tornado Shot as well. I have personally played Fuzzy's builds before with no issues, and I would recommend any of his builds as a solid starting point. The next build on my list, and my personal build choice for this league, is Poison Blade Vortex Pathfinder by Lolcohol. Now I haven't played Pathfinder in a while, but the Giga Flask effect and duration is fantastic quality of life that I look forward to taking advantage of. Now because of the changes to quality on Blade Vortex, you will not only be hitting more often due to increased hit rate of each blade, but the flat physical damage Blade Vortex provides has also been buffed on the top end. This means more physical damage we can then convert to chaos damage. The build is relatively cheap to gear at League Start with uniques such as Obliteration, Cold Iron Point, Dendrobate, and Asenaths. In my personal opinion, Pathfinder feels like a great choice for this particular league in general, and not just with this build. Let me know in the comments below which class you think will pair well with the mechanic and new ascendancies. The third build on my list is Crouching Tuna's Lightning Arrow Deadeye. Now this is the quintessential bow build alongside Tornado Shot, but it's a bit hard to League Start compared to Rain of Arrows Raider, but it has a higher ceiling. If your personal plan is to play either Lightning Arrow or Tornado Shot as an end goal, it's up to you whether you want to start those builds or transition to them from something easier such as Rain of Arrows Raider. I have no problems recommending you start Lightning Arrow Deadeye, however I do not recommend that you League Start Tornado Shot. Comb's Spirit for our Rage generation has been completely destroyed, it might as well be deleted from the game, so obviously do not use them. We don't have the tattoos this league for additional projectiles that made this build feel incredibly comfortable, but the quality in Tornado Shot does have built-in secondary projectiles if you choose to go that build or transition to it later. As for Lightning Arrow Deadeye, it's a great mapper, it's very fast clear, and its flexibility on investment level, so you could choose how much you want to invest in it. Tuna has also started putting himself in his own thumbnails, so that's 100% more reason to trust this man. Number 4, we have Corrupting Fever Champion by Ruetoo. Now this is the only build on the list that I haven't personally played. However, I have played Corrupting Fever and Champion separately before. Champion is one of the tankiest mappers that you can play that doesn't sacrifice a lot of clear speed. However, this particular build is not the best choice for very new players due to the mechanics involved. Activating Corrupting Fever procs Adrenaline, giving permanent buff uptime. You can get this running as early as Act 3. This particular build should shine in the returning ultimatum mechanic, due to the tankiness and the speed to dodge in the circle. Corrupting Fever Champion is a great choice if you want to play what is arguably the most overpowered ascendancy. Now for my final build, I have sort of a two-parter here. I have the Elemental SRS Guardian from Subtractem, and I also have the Poison SRS Necro from Balormage. On the Elemental SRS Guardian side, we have the Sentinel of Radiance, which is completely busted, or personal favorite that I've played over the past few leagues, Poison SRS Necro. On the SRS Guardian side, it is one of the smoothest campaign experiences due to the Sentinel of Radiance being absolutely busted. As for the Poison SRS, it's great damage and it's very durable in the late game, and I've done many characters over different leagues that have done 80% deli with basically 0 deaths. The changes to SRS via the Transfigured Gems means a little less minion movement speed, and it's more so a nerf to the Popcorn variant. Both SRS builds have decent clear, great single target, and unfortunately Divergent Melee Splash is gone, but hopefully a substitution can be made to not lose so much clear speed. These are also 2 builds that I may be keeping a close eye on due to the Primalist and the access to charms that are coming in this league. Personally, I would have no trouble running Poison or SRS Necro again, but I figured I would try something new. Alright guys, those are my 5 builds that I recommend for the upcoming Affliction League. This will be one of the biggest shakeups that Path of Exile has ever seen, and I'm personally very excited to see what sort of ridiculousness comes out of it. I hope you enjoyed the video and have a fruitful League launch.